Hello everyone. In this session, I'm going to cover how to install Eclipse IDE for Java and developers. Basically, there's three websites that you should access. The first website here is the software download. The second website here, the second link, contains installation instructions. And the third link here contains the Eclipse documentation. The only link that you need is the first one. All right, so the game plan is, the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to download the software. And then after that, we are going to install Eclipse IDE. And then after that, we are going to launch the IDE, and then we are going to create a simple Java application. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, first is let's go to the first link. So when you pull up the first link right here, so this link actually contains the software download for Eclipse. All right, so this website here is for Eclipse IDE 2022-12. For Windows, all you have to do is click on this download x86-64. So this means that it supports 32-bit and 64-bit architecture. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this. All right, and if the download doesn't start, you can go ahead and click on the download button to go ahead and get that going. You can see at the bottom here, the download has started. While this is still downloading, we can go to the next link here. The second link here contains the Eclipse installation. These are different artifacts that you can download and review. We're not going to cover this in this session, but it's just nice to know that there's a lot of documentation around the installation. The third tab here, which is the third link, is the official. This is the official Eclipse documentation. In this course, in upcoming videos, we are going to occasionally reference this documentation. So I suggest that to get acclimated to Eclipse, you may want to bookmark this page for future reference. To bookmark it, you can just go to, I'm using Chrome here, you can go to Chrome, bookmark, you can click on bookmark tab. All right, so it looks like, let's go back to that first tab here. So we have a few more minutes for the download to finish. We are going to pick this up in a few minutes once the download finishes. All right, the Eclipse IDE software has completed downloading. So we're going to go ahead and double click on this to begin the installation step. All right, so you get this window, okay? All right, so what you want to do is you click on this first link and click Eclipse IDE for Java developers. One thing to note about this version, which is the 2022-12 version, is that you don't have to install a separate JRE. All right, so JRE stands for the Java Runtime. You don't need that software. it comes with the IDE. All right, so we can go ahead and click on this to go ahead and get the installation process started. You can see that it already comes with the GRE. So click on install. Another thing I want to point out though as you install the software is that you are going to need JDK. All right, so JDK is basically called Java Development Kit. So what that does, it allows you to compile, right? You can compile Java source code on your computer. All right, so the installation, is continuing. So let's kind of wait for this to finish installing, and then we can launch the application. All right, while it's installing, what we can also do is I'm going to go ahead and pull up the link for JDK. All right, so this is the website link right here. Okay, so you can go ahead and pull this link, open it, launch it, and then go to the environment. In this case, this is for Windows, so I'm going to click on Windows, and then you see the x64 installer. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Click on this one here to download it. All right, so we're still waiting for the Java 17 Plus. Still installing that. As a matter of fact, let's pick Java 17 here. Let's see for Windows. Let's keep it consistent because that's kind of what we have here. So we can let's stick with this version here. Okay, so now we have the JDK installer, so I'm going to go ahead and launch that. So this is going to install the JDK for version 17. So this is the location here. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait. I'm going to go ahead and pause this, wait till it finishes, and then we resume. All right, so the JDK has successfully been installed. Once again, the JDK, what this does, it allows you to compile Java programs on your computer. I'm going to go ahead and close this. And Eclipse, you can tell Eclipse is already finished installing, so we can go ahead and click launch. And while this is running, I'm going to go ahead and pull up this. You should get this window. So anytime you see this, you have an option to use the default workspace, or you can go ahead and select a different workspace. I'm going to go ahead and use the default one. So click launch and hit continue. All right, and this is Eclipse. So we finally installed Eclipse IDE. You can see we have it done. So now we can go ahead and create our first Java application. What we want to do is go ahead and create our first Java project. So go to File, New, Java project. We're just going to call this our demo project. you can go ahead and uncheck this module info. We don't need this right now. Later on, we're going to cover, the importance of this file. So we don't need this module info file. All right, so we're going to keep everything here the same. Actually, let's change it to demo app 1. Click next. All right, so we have this is the location of the application. All right, so we can go ahead and click finish. Now we can go ahead and create our first class. Click on File, New, Class. We're going to call this class name Hello World. All right. We're now going to generate comments. We're just going to keep it just basic, no package. Click finish. All right. So now the next step is for us to enter our first Java statement. So in this case, we're just going to display a message in the console called Hello World. Okay. Right. So this is our message here. So that's what we want to display to the console. So we're done. So now we can go ahead and save this, and then to execute this simple Java program, we can either right click in the project, click Run As, select Run As Java Application, or you can actually click on this little button here. Okay, the one over here. All right, so either one is up to you. So sometimes I can just click on this one, so this will do the job. There you go. So when you click on that, you're going to see the message here. This is the console, Hello World. All right, so that's basically it. This covers how to install Eclipse IDE and how to write a simple Java application. As time goes on, we're going to cover in-depth basic concepts and different object-oriented programming principles, and then different UI frameworks like JavaX, and then we can talk about we can cover the web application, web programming. All right, so this is a good place to stop. I hope you enjoyed this video. All right, so we're done with the installation. Please subscribe if you've not subscribed to this channel, and leave a comment. I will be posting new videos in the coming weeks. As you already know, in this channel we cover not just Java, we're going to cover Angular, TypeScript. We'll cover C#. So we have several programming languages that we're going to cover. All right, talk to you later. See you later. Bye-bye.